Alright everyone, today we have a Rocket League half flip tutorial. That was a half flip. Essentially it's just a more advanced ground car control technique that lets you be going backwards and then orient your car to be facing forwards while gaining speed in the process. A lot of people, to achieve this, they'll like power slide into going forwards, and that works. I mean, it does reorient your car, but it's slow, and if the ball is headed towards your goal, then you need to be doing things as quickly and efficiently as possible. So the half flip is where that that comes in. And the idea behind it is you're just doing a backflip, right? So just imagine the car was moving. You're doing a backflip, but you're interrupting the backflip mid-flip so that you just kind of flip over backwards. And the way you can think of it is just press down on your left analog stick, the one that like orients you in the air, and then just jump, and you'll see your car just kind of flips on its back. And that's what you're gonna do. That's the end result you want to achieve in this flip, but you're doing it through the backflip, the double jump backflip. So you're just you're doing a normal backflip, and then right after you double jump, you're pushing your stick all the way up, your left analog stick, so down, up, so that the car just kind of propels itself backwards. And then the next step, is just to kind of flip your car, but you're just doing it all in one motion while you're moving. So the first step is that, and then you interrupt the flip. And I will go a little bit deeper into it, but just interrupt the flip, and your car will sometimes kind of want to right itself anyways after that, but it's just much cleaner if you flip using I remapped my settings. Let's talk about this real quick. Go to controls and you'll see arrow left and right. You should probably remap that to R1 and L1. It's just a much better control system for any advanced player. That's my opinion. I know a lot of pros use this, but I think you should remap your controls to fit that. I think R1 is probably the scoreboard by default, and you'll just have to move things around, but it works much better in the end if you do that. So, breaking it down again, going backwards, and you backflip. Then the next step in the process is to backflip and then interrupt the backflip by pushing your left analog stick up right after you hit that, after you double jump, right? So like that. And so then you can kind of do that. That's the whole general idea. Whoa, I don't know what happened there, but and at this point, if you press the jump button, your car will right itself. But the next step after doing that for me is to both press the boost so that you kind of get a little bit more time above the ground and you're going faster, because if you're doing this you need to change directions quick, right? So a little boost isn't going to hurt. But doing that, and in the beginning you can just do that and hit the ground, and you can hit the jump button, and then you get the same kind of effect. But once you can do that, you need to think about, once you're to this point here, you're in the air but your car is facing like this, you're gonna want to air roll, right? So that you right yourself without having to touch the ground. So it's gonna look like that. I didn't boost that time, just to show you that you can do it without boost. But backflip, left analog stick up, and then air roll. Backflip, left analog stick up, air roll. It's pretty much just one fluid movement. It's not really that hard once you've done it once. And when you're in a game, you don't really have to think about doing it. Things like that will happen. If you press the air roll too quick, it'll look like this. Yeah, it just doesn't work if you do it out of order. There we go. That's what will happen. But doing it correctly, it's a really, really good tactic to have just under your belt. Because there are so many situations, especially in 1v1s, this is a very good 1v1 tactic. There's so many situations where this will save you from the opponent getting the goal, because, you know, say you're right here and he hits it past you, well, just, don't do that, but just half flip back. And like I said, I'm not that good at it yet, I just learned it myself, but I thought more people should be aware that you can't do this. And that's pretty much it for the video. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.